I love all bitches, round, square, oval bitches, rich, poor, slave bitches, smart, dumb, crazy bitches, rude, horny, dirty bitches.
Alright, what up, big dick? So, Black Dragon Slayer task, fucking amazing. 96k Slayer experience per hour I tested, and I did it for the whole Slayer task, and for every single overload dose I averaged 8k Slayer, which equals 96k experience per hour. Now, what I use against is obviously range. Now, they are weak to arrows, and that is definitely one of their biggest weaknesses. I tried a few other methods, but definitely Zarya bow is what I used for the range. Ranged, arrows is definitely the weakness. You can use chaotic crossbows or any type of bolts, but I would definitely recommend using a bow. Now, if you don't have super anti-fire, then I guess you might have to use just a regular crossbow, but you can use a crossbow with a DFS, so obviously that's not too bad. That won't hit as good as dual chaotic crossbows, but overall definitely a bow is the best because their weakness is. Now I think Zarya bow right now is like 150 mil in the GE. I was kind of smart enough to buy it right before Elevation of Combat came out, like a few days before. I think I got it for about 90 mil or so. I knew once I tested it in the beta that it was going to be a very powerful weapon against a lot of monsters. So yeah, I definitely went and got myself one of those. Now, obviously, I am using a Steel Titan in this Slayer task. Now, unfortunately, like I've said before, Steel Titan or any kind of Titan does actually affect your Slayer experience per hour by a little bit. So, if your Titan doesn't hit that much on the monster that you're killing, or if your cannon's doing a lot more work than your Titan is, if your Titan gets one hit, I'm pretty sure, onto that monster, you're basically going to get very, I think it's almost a quarter experience. If your Titan kills a monster by itself, and you never attacked it once or something like that, you literally get a quarter experience from killing it. My friend had shitty luck at Fire Giants. He had his Steel Titan kill Fire Giant like in 2 hits, and he got like a quarter of the Slayer experience, which I think is around like 25 Slayer experience for killing one. That's kind of shitty, right? At that point, you'd rather just let your cannon do everything and dismiss your Titan. So yeah, I definitely put this up there at one of the best tasks there currently is. Unfortunately, it's not too long of a task. You don't get to kill them for too long. So it kind of sucks having to switch armors and all that crap. But, overall, it's totally worth the experience per hour. Now, the next Slayer video I should have coming out is going to be, I'm pretty sure, Calphite Queens. I just did them now. Fucking shitty task. There's a lot of tasks that they ruin, and then there's a lot of tasks that they made a lot better. So it's kind of like, I guess it evens out, but, I mean, like the tasks that I used to skip, now I do, and the tasks I used to do, I skip. So everything's kind of backwards right now. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to. But yeah, I definitely kind of do like it. There is, I mean, as long as I can train defense with my, with my bow and stuff like that, I'm kind of good enough with that. Because attack, I'll get to 200 mil slowly by just doing, things that I use my rapiers or my maul for the task. And the rest that I range and stuff like that, I'll train my defense like that until I get, I guess, 200 mil defense. And with range, I'm kind of hoping they bring back some type of like, I don't know, I kind of hope they bring back chinning in some way. I believe they will. I mean, chins are so fucking, like, they're just so useless now. Like, who the hell is going to throw a chin? There's almost no point of it, and for the experience per hour. Now, I haven't tested out chins at those mummies in Edgeville, underneath Edgeville, in that Chaos Tunnel kind of thing. I haven't tried it at those mummies yet. That used to be actually a pretty good ranging spot, so I'm not too sure. Maybe those are pretty weak to range. If they're weak to range, then I'm guessing they'll be okay against chins, because that is a range-based attack. But yeah, anyways, besides that, that's the sum of the video. I don't want to get too off topic. So there we go. Black Dragons, 96k experience an hour, with any type of arrows that you can shoot at it. And if not arrows, then you might want to throw, knives or just any type of range weapon really is going to be effective against these. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Give it a quick like if you did, and if you're enjoying the Slayer videos, just yeah, be sure to give it a like. So I'll see you guys next video.